Tyler Cavalli for KRVN Radio. Well, today we're talking to Bryan French, who is the Fertilizer Division Manager of Growth Technologies based out of Grand Island. Bryan, let's talk about a little difference naming and look for Growth Technologies. The name is shortened. Talk about the rebranding of Growth Technologies.
Prior to October of 24, we were known as GMCO Growth Technologies. We are owned by an independent owner, and he owned a salt and de-icing side of the business and also an ag side of the business. In October, he sold off the salt and de-icing side and decided to move 100% forward with the ag business.
Well, the best part about it, obviously, along with this whole thing, is you still have one of the coolest logos that there is out there, right? With the corn and the flexing muscles. That's sticking around, right?
It's definitely unique, and it will stick around, yes.
Perfect. Well, let's talk about how the current unknowns, like the economy, Bryan, and the price of fertilizer ingredients and fertilizer shortages, combined with the sudden warm-up in the weather this last week, how's it affected the farmers?
You know, each year there's challenges that the farming community faces, and also with the ag industry part of it. Both sides, both the farm community and the ag side, are very versatile, and we just to adapt to whatever challenges are presented to us. This year we've had there's been some nationwide issues with shortages of fertilizer. Fortunately, we have not really experienced any of it in central Nebraska, and so we've been able to create a fair size inventory, and we have plenty of product for customers.
And I guess along with that, how are these same issues affecting a fertilizer business like Growth Technologies in central Nebraska?
These issues, the pricing on inputs is always an issue. This year they're higher than normal due to a lot of different reasons, but it's just something you have to deal with, and we do the best we can, buying right, at the right amounts, at the right price, and offer that to our customers and growers alike. So it's just like I mentioned earlier, it's something you adapt to, and you just make it work. And we got to get the crops planted and get it in the ground. So whatever it takes is the way we look at it, and the farming community looks at it the same way.
Yeah, today we're talking to Bryan French, who is the Fertilizer Division Manager for Growth Technologies. I know you mentioned, fortunately, you haven't had to deal with any of those fertilizer shortages at this point, but talk about interesting things like the price guarantee for farmers who sign up for to use NitroMag this season.
The farmers that we sign up, we have an early booking program, and we book as many customers as we can. We lock into the current inventory costs and get them in the best cost position we can. And then from there on, as we produce more product, we have different levels of pricing, of course, depending on what the inputs are doing on our side of the business. So we try to lock farmers in at good values anytime we can get the chance to. But we always start off with an early fill program and also an early booking program.
And talk about the optimum efficiency with NitroMag as well.
NitroMag is a unique product. It's a stabilized urea-based product, and it's an amine nitrogen, and it's considered a nitrogen use efficient product. We can use less pounds of actual N per acre and achieve as good or better results than a normal standard fertilizer program.
As we wrap things up, Bryan, Growth Technologies, as we mentioned, not only rebranded, but you are just finishing phase 1 of a project that is now extending the rail line behind the plant to transport fertilizer materials. How does Growth Technologies strategically use the Cathcart rail system to grow its business?
We chose the site because of where the location was with Cathcart Rail. They have the accessibility to both the Union Pacific Railroad and also Burlington Northern. So we have a lot more flexibility as far as inbound, rail costs, transportation costs. So it was a unique site, and it worked very well for us. There's great access from Interstate 80 and also from the city of Grand Island.
And I guess along with that, as you mentioned, the access and with it being close to Grand Island, how does this contribute to the local economy?
Built a pretty extensive facility in Grand Island. Obviously, they like the tax part of it, of course. But we try to hire local, and we support the local businesses on most everything that we do. And we want to be a good community partner.
Bryan, if somebody wanted to get more information about the company, Growth Technologies, Nitromag, to sign up or just get more information, how can they do that?
They can reach out to our website, which is growthtechllc.com.
All right, very good. That is Bryan French, who is Fertilizer Division Manager. Good things happening at Growth Technologies. You can learn more, as he mentioned, just by going to growthtechllc.com. I'm Tyler Cavalli for KRVN Radio.